Hola, vamos a aprender sobre lección 6, Gustar. First off, we're going to talk about sentence formation. So Gustar works differently than other verbs. What is the subject in English becomes the indirect object in Spanish, and the direct object in English becomes the subject in Spanish. I like the book becomes the book is pleasing to me, and to me there is what used to be the subject, I, and the book, which was a direct object, becomes the subject. The order of the elements in a Gustar sentence will be also a little bit weird. You'll have your indirect object pronoun typically first, plus then gusta or gustan, and then the subject or the item being liked. You're going to choose gusta or gustan based on the subject, whether it's singular or plural. If it's singular, you'll use gusta. If it's plural, you'll use gustan. Your indirect object pronouns chart is this. Me, te, le, nos, os, les. So a few fine details. So already mentioned, but you match gusta or gustan with the subject or item liked, not the person who is doing the liking. That is not the subject. It has become an indirect object in that sentence. All right, then clarification and emphasis. In order to provide clarification if the sentence has ambiguity or vagueness due to the indirect object pronoun, usually in regards to the lay or lace, because it can be multiple things, you're going to clarify by adding a prepositional phrase, a plus prepositional pronoun, or a plus the name of a person. And do note, if the name of the person is included in the sentence, you do need to include the name of the person in the prepositional phrase, and you also typically will need the indirect object pronoun. So even if the sentence isn't ambiguous, you can add the prepositional phrase to make the sentence more emphatic. You'll do this with more of the top end of the chart, a mí, a ti, a usted, and so on. So your prepositional pronouns are these. Mi, ti, usted, él, ella, nosotros, nosotras, vosotros, vosotras, ustedes, and ellos or ellas. So a few ejemplos. Mark likes to read. Mark, so there's the name in the prepositional phrase. Le gusta leer. We like the dictionaries. So to be extra emphatic, you could do an a nosotros, but nos gustan los diccionarios. They don't like the ugly drivers. Again, for extra emphasis, you could do an a ellos. Not necessary. No les gustan los conductores feos. So the les there is matched with the they, and then los conductores feos, what was our direct object, has become our subject, and it is plural, so it's gustan. Tim and I don't like to run in the park. A Tim y a mí no nos gusta correr en el parque. So Tim and I, that was our subject, become indirect object pronoun. So the indirect object pronoun that would cover that whole group, which would be a we, would be this indirect object pronoun nos. And then we do have names there, so we need to clarify that nos with an a Tim and an a mí, which would be our prepositional pronouns. On that one, also do note if it is a verb that becomes the subject, like correr in that sentence, you will leave it gusta as singular. So you like the red shirt. A ti te gusta la camisa roja. And last thing, I often will put the clarification or emphasis prepositional phrase up front. You can also put it in a few other places in the sentence for stylistic difference. Not a big deal. Usually, though, they do have the basic indirect object pronoun plus gusta or gustan, and then your subject is typically in that order for the rest of it. El fin.